Hi guys, welcome. In this video I'm showing you how I made this beautiful handbag. This is the first time I tried on a project like this and I am so amazed at how it turned out. It's so beautiful, guys. So if you're interested in seeing every detail on how I achieved this bag, keep on watching.
You know that I love it when you say, ooh, Miss Jagger. When them other girls shy whining, Trish, my darling, you're still better. And if you really look like this, please tell me who's your man.
You will need a fabric of choice. I use this one called Landing in Nigeria, shoemaker glue, a brush for the glue, a lock, hook for the straps, and D-rings. And then this is an old t-shirt I was going to use for a lining, but I later bought a proper lining. Some cardboard. So guys, every measurement I took was in inches. I made a mistake saying centimeters, so I cut out 3 pieces of this 20 by 10 inch, and I cut out 6 pieces of this 15 by 1.5 inch, and 6 pieces of this 6 by 3 inch. So with the shoemaker glue, I glued 3 pieces together. So I had one 20 by 10 inch piece, 2 15 by 1.5 inch piece, and 2 6 by 3 inch. So my full leather fabric was not going to be enough, so I changed the 20 by 10 to a 20 by 8 inch rectangle. So I already went ahead to mark these lines, but from the beginning to the first line is 6 inches, and from that line to the next is 3 inches, and that line to the next is 6 inches. And this line to the next is 1.5 inches, and then from there to the end is 3.5 inches. Guys, these lines signify different sections. So the first 6 inch is the front of the bag, the 3 inch is the bottom of the bag, the next 6 inch is the back, and then the 1.5 is the top where the handle goes, and then the 3.5 is the flap of the bag. So I made creases with a ruler on these lines to enable the bag fold properly. I marked out 0.5 inch on the back piece and tapered it down. I did the same for the front piece. So I drew a straight line to extend it to the top part of the bag. I then cut out these lines using a scissors. To make the handle, I used the scrap cardboard I used to cut out my lining piece, added some glue to it and rolled it. This ended up to be about 11-inch long. I was going to use this PVC pipe as a handle, but I used the cardboard instead. The length was 11 inches long. I cut out this 15 by 2.5 inch fabric, and this is how I folded it. This was the outcome after sewing. I used some oil to enable the fabric slide through easily while sewing. When attaching the eyelets, make sure you use a hammer to hit it in place. I didn't have a hammer, so I used glue instead, which was a terrible mistake. So please attach it properly. So this is the flap sewed onto the lining. I added pockets, but you don't have to. So this is the cardboard we cut out earlier. I went ahead to cover it with my fabric, and yes, I used a lining to cover the long one here. So I went ahead to cut this out on my fabric. It is 4.5 by 2 inches, and I glued it, and yeah, just watch what I'm doing. I glued the D-rings on the 6 by 3 inch rectangle, and I'm showing you how I'm going to sew. I'm going to sew a square and then a triangle in the middle, and then I'm going to use a lining and cover the back of the rectangle. Guys, while I'm covering it, I would hem the sides of the lining. So here I'm showing you how I will attach the longer strap to the 6 by 3 inch rectangle, and I was supposed to show the whole process, but my sewing machine had a malfunction, as you would see later, and when I got around to fix it, I already lost daylight. So sewing this was the most stressful process for me, so I would say be gentle with this. I would advise you put on sewing machine oil while you're sewing. I didn't have sewing machine oil, so I used this cousin's baby oil. But guys, be really slow and gentle and don't backstitch. So this is the fault my sewing machine had. At this point I was really hungry and tired, and I went to eat and rest. By the time I came back, I lost daylight. After sewing, this was the outcome, and yeah, I'm really proud of myself for completing this process. I already went ahead to attach the top part of the lock, but right now I'm showing you how I attach the bottom. But guys, please, for this you need to measure it accurately to make sure it's in the middle. I did not measure it, so it was slanted a bit, so please measure it to be sure it's in the middle. The final step is to attach the sides to the bag. Before I attach it, I fold the sides of the lining and then I attach it as seen in this video. And that's it guys, my beautiful handmade bag. I'm so proud of myself for making this bag and I plan on wearing it everywhere. It's so gorgeous, so small, and small bags are really trendy now, so that's a good thing. So guys, if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up and comment to tell me how much you loved it or what you think I should improve. And also, if you have any bag suggestions, please do well to leave it in the comments as well. And please subscribe to my channel. It's just a way to tell me you love what I'm doing and I should keep doing. So until next time, bye.